Hey, I'm Andrew from the Food Good channel. I'm sitting here with my good friend Emiliano Maturo.
Hello, everyone.
This is what we're going to be doing today is just talking just generally about food and pizza in particular, because Emiliano's a master pizzaiolo, which is written across the bottom of the screen. It means, in Italian, what does pizzaiolo mean?
Okay, pizzaiolo is actually the pizza chef. As we all know, pizza is just, it's not a normal job, it's just an art, okay?
Yeah.
I would say there. So people just used to call us, and they still call us also in Australia, pizzaiolo.
Yeah.
So yeah, we make this art and we try to do.
And tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you come from and what's your background and how did you get into making pizza? And also, I believe you're also a pastry chef.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So give us a little bit of that. Where were you born? And
so I was born just in a little village, if I can call so, in south of Italy, Benevento. And I grew up in East Coast, close by one of the most famous ragu, Bolognese one. Yeah, by the way, like a few hours from Bologna. That's where I grew up with my mom and brothers. Well, my beginning of my career just started as everyone, started in the kitchen, working the floor, in hospitality still. And then step by step, I was like, you know what? I may got something in my beautiful hands that I can do, and let's use it in a good way. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Just went too deep to do. Started to make pizzas, and then at 20, I came in Australia. And I just started to love more and more this job, even with different culture. You know better than me, Andrew.
oh yeah.
And I started to put also pineapple on pizza. But as much you do that with passion, just do it. No problem. Someone will love it 100%. And yeah, that's all about me. Just opening a new business too, which is Pizza Yours. It's like new concept, new modern concept, like as a private catering event,
And we'll put the link down the bottom and on the bottom of the screen now. So Emiliano's got a link for his business, but also Emiliano will be doing his YouTube channel, and we'll have links on the screen and below for you to watch as well.
All right. Also, I'm very excited, and thanks for Form and Design, Andrew. Sorry for giving me this chance and this opportunity to start to grow my business more and more, because what we're looking for is not just a casual YouTube channel, but we want to teach people how to make the food good, right?
That's it.
That's it.
Good.
I got
what
it.
this is all about.
And also, that's what I'm always looking for. Andrew knows we friends since a year, and so we started as a customer, and then let's see, we just got in this beautiful place, talking about food good,
that's it.
making pizza just for you guys.
And also we'll be talking about some other stuff. So I think the plan for this series is we're going to be looking at the basics of pizza making.
Absolutely.
So there's different types of dough, not just one type of dough.
No.
There's sauce. We'll be looking at the sauce, the type of cheese to use. And the idea is, how to do this at home with your own oven, with your own domestic oven.
Exactly.
But also we'll be introducing you to some small portable pizza ovens that you could use at home that are very affordable. There might be an ad for that kind of thing at the end of this or at the bottom of this for my other business. Just for full disclosure, I do own a business that sells small pizza ovens, but this channel is not about selling pizza ovens to you.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
So we'll be looking at the whole, with Emiliano's experience, the whole gamut of making pizza.
Yeah.
We are both based in Sydney, Australia. So if you do want to come and give Emiliano a call for making pizza at your place, like I said, at the bottom of the underneath in the comment sections, you'll find a link to Emiliano's details. Now today, Emiliano, I was going to do something. I was thinking of doing something.
Why not?
Which is,
I also work on Sunday, so
hey, it is a Sunday morning for us here.
Oh, for sure.
Early.
Everyone needs breakfast, so.
So I'm going to make one of my lunchtime regulars, which I call a pizza sandwich. Now, this is the sort of thing that anyone can make at home.
Beautiful.
Emiliano's going to try it after I cook it, and he's going to give me here a ranking on what he thinks, how he thinks this goes. But it starts a bit like this. The sort of things you need And I bought all of this. I have not made any of this. One thing I did do was I...
Oh, sorry, I thought you made one of those.
No,
oh, sorry,
no, that's you.
That's
Not
me. Oh,
I buy, you make. I eat as well.
That's right. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here also for you guys. Huh?
That's it. So I've just cut these bread rolls. These are just nice soft bread rolls. I've already pre-cut them. We've got a couple of those, one for Emiliano, one for me. Now, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn the... I'm going to get the
power on, right?
power on so we get some heat happening here.
That's it.
Now, as I said, this is really simple. What I've done is I've got some ready-made pizza sauce.
Whoa.
Okay. I find this is kind of good for this. It's very thick. If you use normal tomato pizza sauce or Neapolitan sauce for making pasta, it's too liquidy. That's what I find.
That's right.
We need to have something a bit more pasty, a bit drier. This type of pizza sauce, I'm not necessarily pushing this brand. There's plenty that are like this. I happen to like this one, and this one spreads nicely. So we're going to use some of that. I've got some Jarlsberg cheese here. You can just
one made? Sorry, Andrew. Is that one made in Bega or no?
Norway?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
This comes from Norway.
Okay. Oh, nice one.
Yeah. So Jarlsberg is a Norwegian cheese. It melts nicely, but it's really similar to Maasdam from the Netherlands, or Swiss cheese, traditional Swiss cheese, or a sort of a tasty cheddar cheese. It melts really nicely, so you can get your own favourite sliced cheese or slice some cheese. I don't usually use mozzarella. I actually find this has just got a little bit more bite to it.
For a sandwich, it's better to use one of those soft cheese.
Yeah.
One of those.
I like the extra bite that it's got.
Yeah.
To say
mozzarella just keep different. Just keep more, like stretching and you feel it probably more a little bit heavier.
Exactly. Now the other thing that I've got is
prosciutto cotto. We call it in Italy.
That's it. Now there's an interesting word, prosciutto, which I've written across the bottom. A lot of people. Cotto means cooked.
Yeah. Right.
In other words, prosciutto itself just means ham in Italian. And a lot of people who say prosciutto mispronounce it. It's prosciutto. Prosciutto just means ham. A lot of people in Australia in particular, and I've probably heard on some of the other food channels, refer to prosciutto. They're normally referring to prosciutto crudo or prosciutto di Parma, which is crudo in Italian means crude. That's the direct translation. Yes. But it's meaning uncooked or actually cured, which is really what it's talking about. So prosciutto crudo, which is the darker, more stringy type of ham, which is famous from Parma in northern Italy, is what most people are referring to when they say prosciutto. But if you go to Italy and ask for prosciutto, they're going to ask you, which one?
Yeah, exactly. That's
right. Or you're going to get the one that's local to their region, which is probably more like it.
Exactly.
Now, this one is prosciutto cotto, which is double smoked ham. That's the other sort of typical ham in Italy. There's usually crudo or cotto. It's a very mild ham. It's very tender, so it can be a little bit thicker. Italians would typically make them very thin, wouldn't they?
Yes,
very thin
we
slices.
love, absolutely. We love prosciutto, cotto and crudo, just way thin.
Yeah, not even wafer thin. Thinner than wafer thin.
That's right.
It's got to be almost translucent.
Good point.
And we would rather put maybe 2 or 3 pieces or 4 pieces on rather than one thick piece, which is much more traditional English style. So let's get on with making these little pizza sandwiches, shall we?
Okay, sure, yeah.
Right, let me show you what I do. This is one of my lunchtime favourites.
Absolutely.
So we get our pizza sauce.
Oven is almost, getting ready oven, right?
Yep. There's a little bit of a mess here, but that's cool. I don't use too much here.
Okay.
So all I do is
spread everywhere.
We just spread this nice and thin. I don't want it thick because it can be a little bit overpowering. So you take off the excess. We just get a little bit like that, and we do it a little bit like this. I'm going to remove any excess.
That's it.
So we keep it nice and simple.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've just taken the excess off there. Let's put that to the side. We'll open up this packet here. Now I found. So this sandwich is going to be ham, cheese, and tomato. The tomato sauce, the cheese. I've actually found that if I put the cheese next to the sauce, it's a much better flavour than having it away from the sauce.
Right. Yes.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because they sort of mix together, don't they?
Well, I reckon even to make a sandwich, it can be a job because it just depends the way you want to taste your food. I mean, if you want to give the right flour, That's the way, Andrew.
And excuse
So
my
you go
fingers,
first with
Emiliano.
cheese, and
Yeah.
then you put ham on top. Absolutely.
Right. So we're only putting a little bit. You can see this really finely cut. Just
That's
put a
it.
little bit on there. We're not putting too much on today.
That's enough. That's enough for us.
That's the bit there.
Easy.
That on there. Put that on there.
Beautiful.
Would you mind grabbing that?
Of course.
And you can follow me here and look at what we're doing over here. Okay, so this is just a simple sandwich press.
Yes.
So put one sandwich down like that, and one down like that. I'm just going to let that go under its own weight. Let's just try and balance that a little bit. That's just going to go under its own weight, and within a minute or so, that is going to be just cooked to perfection. So these bread rolls are really soft. They're just going to squash. I prefer this compared to using like sliced bread. Using a soft bread roll is actually really quite nice. Even small dinner rolls, if you want little bite-sized pieces or sliders, they're pretty good too.
Yeah.
So
I was just having trouble with the tripod.
that's all right. There's too much technology for us today.
That's right.
We're still trying to work all this out, so
Of
bear
course,
with us. So anyway, my little sandwich is cooking along quite nicely over there. I'm just going to have a mouthful
Can't
of coffee.
wait.
Excuse me.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
So the sorts of, while that's cooking, we're going to talk about also some of the other things we might be doing.
Yes.
We might look at like different pasta, because
Yeah.
you know how to make pasta.
exactly.
We'll make some pasta, we'll make
make
some
some
pasta
pasta.
sauces, different
Absolutely.
pasta sauces. We're probably the aim is to try and go through the basics.
Yeah.
How you can make stuff at home, the sort of things that you need to concentrate on when you're
Exactly.
making like a bolognese ragu, or
Bolognese
ragu alla bolognese, or any
just-
other kind of sauce, a tomato sauce.
Even just a classic pesto genovese as well,
Oh, yeah.
which come from Genoa.
Oh, yeah.
Or with the classic Napoletana boscaiola, or just we started from the basics, and you started at home. Just you're gonna do with us, and which is I reckon it's a very good thing. So
Yeah.
you can. I don't know,
Yeah.
save money, but
Exactly.
you just practice more.
We'll try and give you restaurant quality at home
Ex-
as well.
oh, yeah, obviously, that's what
the
we
point.
wanna do.
This guy's the
Absolutely.
pro. He knows what he's talking about.
Absolutely.
I know how to eat the stuff.
Which is good. Some people doesn't know.
Yeah, hey. So anyway,
Well.
my sandwich is still cooking there. I'm just waiting for. I might grab that, and I'm just waiting for. That's still got
Oh, yeah,
a
that's
little
it.
bit to go. I just want just a little
That
bit.
looks like a pancake, to be honest.
It does. They flatten out. They flatten out quite nicely.
And we
see
teach you
that?
how to make the good pancakes as well, gluten-free as well.
That sounds pretty good. So just a little bit more,
Yes,
and we will be.
that looks beautiful, by the way.
We'll be really good with that.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that we were talking about, just back onto the basics. What we're trying to do is just give you a basic understanding of how to make different types of pizza,
Yeah,
how to make different types of pasta,
Pasta.
which is sort of the basis of Italian cooking.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and one of the other things is there's very big differences between regions
Oh,
in
yeah,
Italy. They're
100%.
very specific. They make the type of sauces or the pastas or whatever it is, the food is really specific to
so
that
many.
region. And they've been doing that for hundreds of years. That's why there's no such thing as an Italian restaurant. It depends on where the cooks come from.
Oh
doesn't it?
yeah, it
By and
does.
large.
It does. It
All right,
does.
so I think we're ready to pull this out.
All right, look at that.
So let's have a look at that. Now I'm going to use my knife.
Let me know if you need any help.
Yeah,
Andrew.
if you can just hold that
Of
for a
course I
moment.
can.
Thank you. Just get that one out and put it there.
That's it.
Get that one out
Wow.
and put it there. I'm going to turn this power off. There we go.
Thank you.
Just let that cool. All right, now give this a bit of a cut. Some nice crunch. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Give you a plate. There we go. There's a nice plate.
Thank you.
They're pretty hot. Watch out.
that's all right. That's all right.
Cool. So I'm just going to let that cool a little bit. So this is my pizza sandwich that I quite often cook for lunch. It's a little 2-minute jobby. It's really, really nice. You don't need to buy any of those ready-made little pizzas at all.
Yeah.
This is just some really tasty, very hot. It's quite thin. I actually like them quite thin like this.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely.
But it started off
It looks like one of those flatbread.
It does,
like
doesn't it?
Flatbread, light, easy.
And we're avoiding chomping into it just straight away because it's really hot and you're going to burn your mouth.
Oh
with the
yeah,
cheese.
100%. Wait like a couple of minutes.
Gotta let it cool. You gotta let it rest. It's a bit like steak. You need to let it rest
Yeah,
for,
just,
for a moment or two.
A bit of coffee just before.
That's the way. That's exactly
All right.
it. So,
Good job, Andrew.
smells good, doesn't it?
It does.
It doesn't smell too
Man,
bad.
simple is always the way.
Yeah, this
always.
is typical kind of Italian cooking. I remember I actually lived in Italy when I was a child, and at school they'd always provide a hot lunch.
Oh
yeah, the
man.
same thing. Yeah.
100%.
This was a pretty common kind of thing, usually with focaccia.
Oh, usually, yeah.
Actually,
we
I
got
have to say, focaccia, like I used a bread roll,
Oh, okay, the bread roll, yeah.
but focaccia,
Oh man,
that's very traditionally
just
Italian.
imagine one of those crispy and spongy bread
yeah.
with bit of salt.
Oh,
Okay, that's it.
yeah.
We'll teach you also that.
Excellent, excellent. So this is the sort of thing we used to have for lunch. We'd have a hot lunch at school.
Alright.
Everyone would sit down at a table.
Everyone.
Everyone for lunch.
Also
'cause
the dog. Everyone.
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 And we'd have this for lunch. You want to try?
Alright,
So
yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Let's have a bite. Buonissimo.
It's standard, isn't it? It's a standard Italian kind of
Exactly.
sandwich.
Yes. It's good. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
We have another bite. It's too good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Of course, there's one rule on camera. You're never supposed to eat on camera, but we're going to break that rule a lot.
It's okay. I mean, people will like it probably.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway,
So, that's the sandwich. You've seen how to make it. Nice and simple. We're going to continue on with some other videos on how to
Absolutely.
do some other stuff. You've been introduced to us.
stay tuned. Always.
Exactly.
Always. Because the best is yet to come. Trust me.
Exactly.
100%. 100%.
Emiliano and Andrew from Food Good. Look for Emiliano's links below, and keep do the whole like and subscribe and share this with your friends on YouTube. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.